Hello everyone, it is I, Freeze Frame. So I have to be honest, I hid something from you. Not on purpose, but because I just didn't think about it. Honestly. I really didn't think about it. I was like, hey, why don't I do it myself? I'm such a a forgetful person. So let me explain my thought process. So let me go ahead and put up what I am about to draw. So I've been working on this character that has been based off of something else. This character is based off of a character that I have made in a Roblox game that I was playing called Assortment. If you want to see the gameplay to Assortment, I can link the video of my gameplay video down in the description. But this is Assortment. It's all about absolvement. What the fudge? Okay. I just so I had a character before this, and then I accidentally killed that character because you get limited lives in this game, and then if you all those lives die, you have to do it all over again. You have to create a different character, and it's a process. It's a process. So I created this character. Pretty cool in my opinion. So here was my thought process that went behind creating this character, or my idea of what this character would be. What the fudge? I just brought up a browser and that browser just closed itself. Here it is. What the fudge? Browser closed itself again. Well, the tab closed itself actually, not the game itself. So let's get out of this because it's unnecessary now. So my first thought, let's get off this so I can show you the first thing of what I was thinking. The stance I wanted to go with this character. So here's what I wanted the thing to be. So like I wanted it to be like something like the head goes here. I'm sorry, I'm not good at drawing circles. Head goes here. And like it's an arched back. And I just wanted it to be like the upper body. And then like the character holds a dagger in the game. So like just something like the arm, shoulder, just something like that. Here's the shoulder. And like curves down, goes down, holding the dagger. And then the other arm, I don't know, some like, I was thinking maybe like covering the face, but I don't know. I decided on like them just biting their finger. I do that when I'm stressed, so I made the character do that as well. And since I died like once in the game, kind of stressed how this playthrough will work. So that's kind of my whole idea with this. Let me show you the references I was using. So, alright, so I was just looking up anime cat boys. And I was just searching around, and all of a sudden I found this character. I don't know who that is, but here's the picture that I was working with. I took a screenshot of the character, just front facing. Original thought process was to make the character look this person, because I thought they were really cool. So I was originally thinking, hey, I could make it look like this character. Like, you see the vision, right? The original design was like an arch back, arm down, holding a dagger. There's a dagger. Look, this is where my original reference came from. This is like probably my most detailed drawing yet. Literally never made the anatomy beforehand. Because look, right before right before I did anything, I had the picture. Then I started with the skeleton, but then I was like, nah, I can't do that without making the background. So I made the background, then I made the skeleton because I saw other people doing the skeleton, so I was like, okay, might as well. Because they're like, if you want to draw something perfectly that's like humanoid, you got to do the skeleton. I've literally never done that until this drawing. I'm just proud of this work so far. I'm proud of it so far. I've been hiding this away from you guys, so I just wanted to show you and film my process because I have taken 2 days on this. Mainly because I get distracted sometimes, but but hear me out. Hear me out. I think this is gonna turn out well. So I think I'm actually almost already done though. Right now I'm gonna redraw the mouth on this layer, so then it won't be too difficult. I'm gonna redraw the mouth smaller this time because I went like full strokes. I'm gonna do smaller strokes this time so I can actually fit stuff between. And with mouths, I don't really put much thought into it. I just make it. I just like I usually make smiling mouths, so that's just a semicircle. I don't really think about it much. In case you were wondering. And I might improve on it sometime later. I don't know. Maybe like in other drawings I might... What am I doing? I don't know. We're trying to focus on this drawing. Just make sure it looks good. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna make that smaller instead, actually. Yeah, and then redraw. Cause dang, now that I kicked the thing and it went flying to the moon. I don't know if I should have a thumb here. Nah, it's a closed hand. More like just a closed hand like this or something. Yeah. 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 I'll definitely try to fix this later. Hold on. Connect these. Remember, when you make mistakes, erase them. Actually, that does not sound right. That sounds very manipulative. Yeah, exactly. On paper, erase them. Yeah. Yeah. Specifically talk about paper. When you're almost done, when you're about to like color it, erase your mistakes on paper. Or on digital art, just in general, like. I honestly don't know why I put the cross on the face, on this face, the more detailed one. If I erase it, it makes it look so much better. Oh, shoot, hold on. What? That was all one? I didn't... Okay. Yeah, I do the mistake sometimes where I'm like erasing, and then I make a mistake on erasing, and then I undo the mistake. I could just like redraw it. Then again, I'm scared I might like make a mistake when I'm redrawing it, so I have to erase it again. But then again, it's part of the process. Or like I might make it not look the way it originally was, and I'll be stuck like that. Looks so good so far, though. Wow. That's on a different layer, is it? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Oh, yeah, the different layer's hidden. Okay. Forgot for a second. Now his face looks smaller. Hold on. No, 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 no. You're the one who should have that cross. What the fudge? Hold on, give me a second. That cross should be on a different layer, not this one. Because the cross is like supposed to tell you where the head is looking. I kicked it again. Okay, let's gotta make sure that we're on the right layer, then we start drawing. Now I've learned that it doesn't have to be like perfect lines, which is what I used to do when I was drawing digital art. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect lines, it could be strokes, like how most people do on paper. I just used to do perfect lines because I would usually go for undo every time. But if you do the way that you do on paper, if you're used to doing it on paper where like you draw something, then you erase it, then just do that on digital art. There's literally an erase button right here. If you do undo, it's just gonna undo the whole stroke you did. And usually when I'm drawing, my whole stroke is... Because like if I were to draw a character, I would go one whole stroke. If I were to draw the head. See, this whole line is one line. That's what I'm trying to say. If I were to make a mistake, just get this. That's what I would do on paper. But since I'm on digital art, I would accidentally press this and then it's all gone. The whole line. But yeah, it's just something I noticed. Like, if I want it to be perfect, maybe, or if I want to like draw the way I want to, maybe make sure that it actually is the way I want to draw. Undo might seem easier to like erase your problems, but if you're used to getting an eraser and just erasing it, do it that way. I mean, there are some times where like I just forget I have an eraser on the computer, so I just press the undo, and then next thing you know, my whole stroke line is gone. I don't normally like do these stroke lines on the computer because like I don't know if you can hear it, but like you hear that scratching? I think you can. Like it sounds and sometimes feels like I'm scratching the board, so I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing. So now we can see how big the head is. And I was like, oh, the head looks small, but like now that I see like how big the head, I'm just saying what I'm thinking. Okay. I usually struggle with the eyes. I mean, usually I would just make like a big circle for eyes. But whoa, why am I going oval all of a sudden? I usually make circle. I don't know. I don't know. I don't do realistic eyes. I rarely do that actually. So that's what I'm gonna do. Not do realistic eyes. Okay, that looks cartoonish. We're going with the realistic eyes this time. We're going with like a specific shape. And that's where we need the browser. I'm gonna go with these round eyes. Maybe more of like this. I don't know. And we got this guy. They're both licensable. Hold on. This is licensable. This is also licensable. What happens if I try to draw? If I try to reference that, what will happen? Will I have to pay? I hope not, because I don't want to. I don't know how licensable works. Yeah, it's more of a sharp AI generated image. I actually couldn't tell because I know I've seen images or pictures that were hand drawn that look exactly like that. Like this is different. This is different because you can tell this is AI generated because of the abnormally artificial shine on this character. I can't find anything that I can like reference that like I'm satisfied with. Then I'll just go for like a random one just to save time. It's supposed to be on this one. Deeper, darker. It's like a shade. I've never actually done like any shading ever until now. Ugh, that looks like too big of a nostril. What the fuck am I doing? This one, I'm gonna strictly use undo until I get it perfect because I don't want to erase the nose at all. That's a perfect spot. We are gonna guess, we are gonna figure out, and we are gonna make mistakes. Let's do it. All right, so I was thinking maybe it would be like a curve like going in. Like I was thinking originally it was gonna be a curve like doing just like this, just curving in. Now I realize, oh yeah, that's actually not it, and I was being foolish. And so we are gonna go back and we are going to actually color this in the way it is, which is just an oval shape. Yeah, okay, and then we go for the next one, the smaller one. Under it. I thought I saw a spider crawling on my desk. I would have been very scared. Yeah, okay, so it's smaller. It would be like maybe right here, like from this end of the mouth to here, maybe. But then again, it's pointing like more this way, so it's gonna be like this instead, actually. So let's go and do that real quick. And just so, because I want to actually change the hair color to black because my hair color is black. Yeah, I just want to do that because in this game the skin tone changes your hair color too. So I'm gonna simplify the hair by just making it black. Probably gonna make it like a lighter black than what I outlined the things to be, so they can actually see like the stuff. I might as well, when I'm ready, I might as well erase this too because it's gonna really mess me up when I start actually drawing. So on this side, it's more like covered. You can't see the whole thing. Am I speaking to people who know how to draw, or am I speaking to people who don't know how to draw? I don't know. I'm assuming I'm speaking to people who don't know how to draw, but or just showing people that how to improve. I don't know why I'm trying to be a teacher, bro. I don't know. I don't need to be. I'm kind of expelling my thought process as well, though. But it feels like I'm being too much of a teacher, so let's go ahead and do this. You know what? That seems a little bit too low. I mean, too high. So let's go ahead and erase that. Go back to black. So yeah, wait, why am I doing this here? Wait, why am I doing this here? Wait, why am I doing this here? Wait, it's A-okay. I can just redraw it over the, it's fine. It's A-okay. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and color pick the nose real quick. Then we're gonna go ahead and put the opacity down so that we can actually see. Then we're gonna go ahead, copy that on the finalized version, on the finalized layer, I mean. Oh, can't even see it. Oh, it's fine. Okay, so. I should definitely zoom in. Because I want this to be perfect. I want the final to be perfect. Trying to color it in. It's not working. Oh, here we go. Alright, cool. Let's go back to the other one. Opacity that crap up. Go color picker, do this. Did we pick a color? Yeah, we did. Okay, cool. We'll go back, opacity down. Forgot how down it was. Let me just copy what I literally just drawn onto here. I can't wait to see this come to life, bro. Alright. Okay, alright, sick. So we're gonna go ahead and hide this. Okay, cool. Alright, then we're gonna opacity that up again. So like I said, black. We're gonna do like a lighter black. Like in the, no. Yeah, somewhere like that. A little bit brown, a little bit black. Ew. Actually, hold on, screw that. What? At least dark brown. That was disgusting. I'm sorry, that was disgusting. Hold on, hide this real quick. That's kind of messing me up. Nope, shoot, that's outside there. I just, no, it's fine, it's fine. It just looked weird for a second. Okay, it still looks weird. What the fuck? I can do that? I can do that? Alright. Alright, we're gonna erase this wacky part. Alright, this should be good. Alright, cool, great. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this, and we're gonna go ahead and, we need like a little bit of like a darker. We're gonna go with this kind of, we're gonna go with brown, yeah. Right? Oh, I can't see the inside of the ear, but I think it's like brown inside as well. And then, don't worry, we'll draw over the parts that are empty. What the fudge? Okay, that was the wrong button. Wrong shortcut. And then the fluff was white in the game. Ew, why the fudge? Why'd it do that? Why'd it do that? You'll never meet your maker. Preposterous. Okay. Alright, alright. Okay, alright, that seems cool. This is gonna be skin color. This is gonna be... Spot the different guys. Spot the difference, guys. What did I do wrong? Oh, wait. Actually, I didn't even draw the hair on this part, so I guess that doesn't count then. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the red. Do the red. It's more of a dark red. In my opinion. I don't think it's like a dark red in the game. What the fudge? Okay, this is a very vibrant red, but we'll just go with it. Maybe we'll change it later. We'll change it later. Alright, so I've seen, comparing this image with this image. Oh, wait, I can just click to zoom in, right? Oh, no, I can't. I'm sorry, we are going to zoom in. Yeah, see, it's just a darker shade of blue. Just to do it, just darker shade of blue. So, we're going to do a darker shade of red. Just color it over with dark shade of blue. No, doing dark shade of red. Okay, cool. That made a mistake. Me made a mistake. Only coloring over here. Wait, is it up? Hold on, give me a second. Well, you need like a more... You need to blend, like with a darker shade or something. Alright, cool. I was like, yeah, of course, you just color over it. Not always. It has to be a certain shade of the color. And it has to be on specific places. Alright, cool. I see now, I see now. Oh, wait, we just do this. I still want the pecs to be visible, right? Right? That's how we're doing it, right? I still want the pecs to be visible? I don't know. We're gonna have to do this whole thing, right? Hold on, give me a second. Because, right? It's... I'm sorry. Human anatomy is just something I don't focus on. It's sort of, somewhat. Some things are shaded, like maybe here. I forget. That's a really dark shade of red. I think no. Not that dark shade of red. Not that dark of red. I know. I undo that whole thing. That was a force of habit because I'm on a computer. I don't know. I feel like I'm coloring in a coloring book. It's weird. I really need to figure out a way to get that black out of there. Because that seems too abnormal. But then again, this isn't the final. This isn't the final. So what am I talking about? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just wanted to be perfect at the end of the day. I spent so much time. Alright, is everyone here? Is everyone in stream, guys? Is everyone back? Currently, day 2 of drawing. Drawing. So I think the only thing I really need to do is just color it in, basically. So we're just gonna, because I had like the 2 strips, but then I erased the 2 strips. So we are going to go ahead and just color in. Oh yeah, we haven't even figured out. That's weird. That looks... Am I gonna have to manually do it? Because that looks weird. No, I probably am. Let's go. I'm way too far. Hello. Hi. Day 3. So, in total, I've spent like 5 days on this drawing. But I guess it's all those years of coloring. Following the lines when coloring. All those years in kindergarten has teach me this very moment. I was born to do this. No, not really. It was like really boring though. looks so weird. But I don't know. It looks like if I put the arm around here, it's not gonna like look normal. No. All right, we're not done. he li- he looks like he stepped in mud or like he got like mud over himself. I don't. The fudge. Also, you can barely see the dagger. Let me change that real quick. Guys, I think it's done. I think it's done. Yo. I mean, I don't hate it, but I do dislike that there is no eyeballs. But everything else, I'm not seeing like. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I'm already seeing this. Right, so here's the original. Here's the original. We're mainly focusing on the character, but like, come on, dude. This character looks so cool in my opinion. And then we flip it. That's the thing I draw. That's so sick in my opinion. And this turns into this. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't hate it. I don't hate it now. This is actually sick. I'm actually proud of this. Dang. It took me like 5 days. What, 5 days? I don't know. Something like that. Alright. Out of those 5 days, I only had like 3 or 4 hours. One of the days I had like five. So the more hours you spend on it, the greater it's gonna look. And I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm done with this. I'm done. That's it. That's it. Yeah. Um. So I will release this video, and I'll edit this video, shorten it down to as much as I can while leaving in everything that I put into everything that's important. And then that'll basically be it. So, see you all later. Bye bye.